Are you ready, TikTok? For information and entertainment purposes only, is it truth you decide?
Okay, so I've been going through my video collection and it's time to just like upload what I have that I've been saving because I don't want to save it anymore. And I don't know where this one came from. If anybody does, tag whoever this guy is. He makes some great points. I'm gonna give you a little bit of commentary before the video here starts. I agree with most of what this person says. Here's my theory in a nutshell, okay? The world is controlled, and after watching this video and trying to figure out how to put my perspective here and why I'm posting this video, it occurred to me that the system has to work the way it does or everything would fall apart. And for it to work the way it does, it means it's, I don't want to say corrupt, but it's meant to fuel greed and control. That's why we're here. I mean, that's why politics is controlled, and it's always followed the money. It's the system that keeps us controlled. So, you know, I have this bizarre theory that, well, the news should be like the good news and the bad news, but we could start with the good news first. And maybe it's that we got a homeless shelter built or a veteran shelter built, or see, my brain's even realizing that even all of this stuff would mean that some of this stuff wouldn't happen to begin with. We wouldn't have as many homeless people if everything wasn't controlled and everything wasn't about money and control and the endless supply. I don't think the world wants, the people that control us want to be depopulating us. I think the system is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It makes just enough of us sick and ill to buy medicines. So this video, this guy points out some stuff, and I realize that it has to happen this way for the system to continue. So I'm most curious about where we're going from here. So he makes some excellent points, common sense points in my mind. I'm not saying I know the answers, because I don't. This is just love, no BS, for one reason, because everything I do is with love as an intention. I'm seeking the truth here. So it's just love, no BS. Here's the truth. Here's information for you. Is it the truth? This is opinion and I agree with it. Let me know what you think. I'm sure you will. That's why we're here. Thank you.
I know a lot of you think that I've lost my mind with this flat earth, but honestly, it's the complete opposite. I've actually found my mind. You know, my mind has been suppressed and controlled through government lies and, you know, propaganda and TVs and movies and, you know, but enough is enough. You know, the cat is out of the bag. It's time to expose these people. But the thing that really frustrates me the most is that you know, vegans can accept the fact that we've been lied to by our government, you know, when it comes to nutrition, you know, meat, dairy, and eggs, and how we need meat for protein and milk for calcium, you know, for strong bones. And they can agree that the government has lies about those things, about humane slaughter and the treatment of animals. But then when you tell them that the government is lying to them about the shape of the earth, they're like, oh, no, that can't be. No, the government fucking lies to you about everything. Why? Because suppressing information is a form of control. All right? And your enemy is never going to tell you the truth. Okay? But I feel it's important to post about this flat earth because it's the easiest conspiracy to prove. I mean, just the physics of water alone proves flat earth. If you're just intellectually honest with yourself for a moment and just, you know, forget all the lies that you've been taught in school. Water always has to be contained. Okay? And water at its surface is always level. I mean, that alone proves flat earth. The only thing that holds this globe theory together is gravity. And gravity isn't real. Gravity is not the reason why things go down. It was perfectly explained. It's density and buoyancy. Okay? So you're telling me that gravity is strong enough, right, to pull a rock all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. But at the same time, simultaneously weak enough to not be able to pull a tennis ball down to the bottom of the ocean. Okay, either gravity pulls things down or it doesn't. So this is why it's so important, to get this truth out there, this lie that's just been, going on for so long. And the reason why people don't touch this is because they're afraid of being ridiculed. I thought it was hard. I thought veganism was hard. Trying to get people to see their what they participate in, paying for animals to suffer, how they're technically just as responsible as the people that are mistreating the animals and slaughtering the animals. It's crazy. It goes deep, man. We need to start, waking each other up and exposing these lies, because once we all come together collectively and we call them out and we say, this doesn't add up, they're done. Checkmate. Then you remove them from power and you start over. But you have to be brave enough and you have to be strong enough to stand up for the truth. And if you don't do it, then who will do it? And if we don't do it now, then when?